everybody has heard now that, oh, content creation is where the money is at. This person made such and such amount of money just by doing this one video. They're literally TikTok people that all they do is talk about how much they earned this week
Brands they
in
worked
content
with.
creation,
Yeah.
how much this brand paid them. So everybody sees this information and they're like, I want to hop on this train, right? I want to be a content creator. Where does purpose fit into this? Do you think it's something that you actually should have purpose? Like you want to be a content creator? Do you think it's survival mode? I've not eaten. I need to create content so that I can eat.
Survival mode, survival money now is what you put in that they will give you. But yeah, I would say that it's also like finding your niche. Now, when I started content creation, like I said, I started like 2019. I mean, I'm not quite there, like not quite where I want to be, but I'm proud for where I am right now. I know that the only way is up, or I'm proud of where I am right now. I know the only way is up. When I started, it wasn't like Reels hadn't even like Reels were not a thing. It was all those IGTV video even came out like a year after or something. So you just post your fine pictures, you know. A lot of the work was in the caption. That's where we would talk.
That time, captions used to
captions were the thing.
Yeah.
You know, people even turned their hashtags to captions as well. So that's where like it was. So we had a lot of content creators, but we also didn't have a lot of content. No, we didn't even have a lot. People were creating content, but not as the sense of the way it is now.
How it is now.
Yeah. So every day, I promise you.
Like I said, evolution.
That's it.
Will always evolve. Yeah.
Now, in content creation, I promise you that every day there's someone, as I'm talking to you right now, there's someone somewhere in the world that has taken a decision to start creating content, and the person is going to start tomorrow. There's a person that took that decision that started last week and is starting today. So every day we are churning out content creators, influencers. I like the word influencer because everybody is an influencer one way or another. Yeah. It's just looking at it in the social media sense of the word. If I like this red lipstick on you, when I leave here, I'm going to buy my own. You have influenced me to buy it. Now, content creation and like influencing go hand in hand. But now, not everybody, but a lot of people want to create content. And I love it. Like, I mean, I promise you that the sky is big enough for everybody who wants to create content to do it and do it well. Just because a brand is paying you doesn't mean they won't pay me. We can actually all thrive. But now the thing is, because of that, we have so many kinds of. Sometimes I'll just be scrolling through my Instagram Explore. You see a video that has 1.something million likes, 80-something million views. And what did the person do? Maybe just, which Disney princess are you? They will not show Ariel. And you will be there. You have used dusk to dawn to do groom, to do groom, to do OOTD, to do a day in my life as
come with me
aside. Join me too.
Only 5 people will not join you.
Only 5 people will join you on this journey. And one person will not like us. Let me just help her put that comment. But one person will say, which Star Wars character are you? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Nah, come on. Like, a lot of people are creating content now. It's saturated. I have everybody pitching. Brands are receiving like tons and tons of emails every day.
Yes,
people trying to show themselves
even for
everybody.
For businesses like Instagram business stores, all their DMs are filled with.
Hello,
I'm
my
an
name
influencer.
Is. I can help you. I can do this. So many. I have friends that own businesses, and even like as small businesses. Sometimes I'm with them and we're open the DMs and I wear kiniko in height. I size kiniko in size. I do this. I do that. Come and let me wear your clothes. It's a lot. Now, what's different? And then obviously, because as a business, even if you're not ready to do it now, you would. This is social media.
Yeah.
You would want to use the services of influencers and content creators. It goes both ways. You check out this person's page. Let's not lie. If you were me, will you give yourself that thing you want me to give you? It's about, like I said, value is very, very important. It's what sets you apart from the next person. There are so many, especially in Nigeria, that we're 10 light years behind the rest of the world. No offense. Yeah. Plenty of offense, but yeah. There's so many fields, so many spaces that need to be filled.
Yeah.
Just because this person is doing TikTok live or this person is a skit maker doesn't mean you're not funny. Don't do it.
See,
like you're
that
not
skit
funny.
maker one, God.
You are not funny. Like you are not funny. We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. God has a space that you are supposed to fill. But Ojukokoro is allowing you to follow because this person is making 1 million views. There's so many things for you to do. so many things for you to do. There's sports influencing.
Yeah.
There is food influencing. There is fragrance influencing. Even in skincare, there are different kinds of skincare influencing. There's fashion. Fashion is so dynamic. Oh my God. Fashion is very dynamic. There are people that are, coquette core. Some people are body core. Some people are sporty core. There's so many things for you to discover and be different. There's movie influencing.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that get paid to watch movies. There's video game
and
influencing.
them and recommend
And
them.
recommend it. There's lifestyle influencing. And lifestyle, let it be your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Remove the Nara Smith pandemic of, hi guys, I woke up today and I decided to make some pancakes because my kids want it. Remove it. Speak up. The thing is not... Okay. Speak up. Like, there are so many things for you to do. Just because this person is doing this and is working for them doesn't mean it will work for you. Find your own niche. Find your own purpose. Don't allow people deter you with, and okay, yes, if your purpose is the same as someone else's purpose,
good and fine.
All the best for you. There's a template for you to follow. But let it fit naturally, especially as a lifestyle influencer. Let it fit naturally into your life. Like, if you want to be a lifestyle influencer, it shouldn't... But if it starts feeling uncomfortable, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. If it starts feeling like something that... Because influencing is one of the jobs I would say you actually have fun working. A lot of people don't. And unfortunately for them, I'm sorry about that. Can't relate, but yeah, sorry about that. But it should be fun. It's hard work, but it should be fun work.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it because everybody else is doing it. There's so many, there's music influencing. There are people that I literally found there's actually a job where you just create playlists. You create and curate playlists.
Yes.
And they are being paid
for it.
Insane amounts of money for that. You enjoy listening to music, but you will not let that one prosper because, one person filmed this skit under one bridge and you think it's funny and you have the same clothes. You go and do the same thing. Like, it wouldn't work for you. Find your niche. Find your purpose. If you're stylish, you don't have to follow what everybody else is doing. Express your style the way that you want to express it. Like, the sky is too wide for everybody to be struggling in one particular place. I started off with, what did I start with? Yeah. Body positivity, but also like parts of my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now I'm delving into like fragrance influencing because, I've always been like a proper frag head. I'm very enthusiastic about perfumes and things like that. So that's an aspect of perfume that of content creation that fits naturally into my life. And I'm doing that. I'm not putting myself under any pressure. I'm not doing it because I saw somebody else doing it. And also, if you're doing it for the pay, I wouldn't advise. It's one of those things that you should do for the passion, because you'll be very passionate before they start paying you. You have to. It's in the... I literally said that my first ever job for influencing, I got paid 5K. Now, sometimes when brands pay me, I'm like, hey, let me know. This me? Do you get?
Yeah.
And that's like 2020, 2024. It took me how many years? 5 years. If you're doing it for instant gratification, if you're doing it for, some people are lucky. They create an Instagram page today. They start making money. Their videos blow up. People are, this person.
But that's just the 1%.
That's the 1%. Unfortunately, because this oil is on someone's head doesn't mean it will touch you.
Yeah.
We have to be realistic. Find your niche. Find your purpose. Create valuable content that you want people to see and let them take value from your content. You're scrolling through Instagram. What makes you save? What makes you share? You want to go back to it, or you think, I saw something in this, I want someone else to see it too as well. If you're creating the kind of content that nobody wants to see, save, or share, it wouldn't work out for you. So find your purpose, find your niche, convert your passion to something that would pay you. But then you have to be strategic and wise about it.
Great stuff. Amazing. Really realistic stuff. It's beyond the, I want to do this. You need to know your why. Like, you need to identify, why do I want to do this thing? Right? When you identify your why, you now go into the how. You start strategizing. You start thinking about it. You actually put your thoughts into motion. Right? And another thing that I think that is very important is the value of consistency. People should not expect that within your first month, within your first year, you are going to blow and every brand in the entire world will come to your DM to say, wow, we saw your Instagram page and we loved you. I'm not saying it is impossible. It has happened. It will still happen. it's happening. People are lucky. They start creating content and their pages just blow up
They blow up,
naturally. We can't explain that, right? But the real value, right? The real value in content creation is the consistency.
And the longevity, because that is what leads to
Mhm.
you being in people's faces and people's
Yes,
minds.
you can't decide now that, oh, I want to be a content creator, and you only carry the journey for 2 months. Then by next month you are bored. You don't want to do again.
You wanna hide your
Then guess
ringlets.
what? 3 months later, I'd be like, let me just pick up my camera again.
Who missed in that post? Who missed me, guys? I'm back. Baby girl, we didn't even know you were gone, boy. Sorry.
So you
Yeah.
need to be consistent. This thing is a full-time job.
Hmm.
You need a calendar. You need to actually create a content calendar. You need to create the contents that will be inside that
Speaking
calendar.
about like content calendar, like now,
Yeah.
even like I said, I'm very, very particular about like the content I create. If you go to my notes, you see different. Okay, I have this for fashion. I have this for fragrance. I have this for food. I have different saved
Yeah.
folders. That, okay, I like what this is. Okay, I want to do something similar.
Mhm.
Or how do I switch it up? Like I said, if I open my phone for you, I have alarms. If I want to post on it, I have an alarm for 5 o'clock. I'm posting by
Yeah.
6, but to remind me so I don't forget. Then 5:30, 5:45, 5:50, 5:55. 58, 59, and then 6 o'clock to remind me, okay, fine. Because I get caught up in life, like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You have to have your content calendar.
Yeah.
You have to have the next thing you want to put out there. You also have to be flexible.
Mhm.
In as much as you have a content calendar, you have to be flexible as well, because different trends just come up. A while ago, it
Yeah.
was the 1 second audio. Then a while ago, it was the drinking,
Yeah.
or do this, do that. You have to be flexible as well. Consistency is very, very important. Like I said, where I'm coming from is farther than... I was about to say something wise, but I forgot it. But yeah, the place I want to go to is still remaining. But where I'm coming from, I've tried.
You have
Do you get?
finished where you're coming
I've
from.
finished
It's
where
where
I'm
you're going to
that is remaining.
that is
Eh-heh.
remaining.
But I'm not going to say, oh, because I've already gotten here. This is social media.
Yeah.
In as much as we all have an icon complex where we think we're all that and a bowl of chips, this is social media. The next person will come and people have forgotten about you.
Yeah.
You have to, if you want to be there for a while, you have to put in the work and effort. I have my posting days and I tell, oh, I post Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. The only thing that can make me not post on those days is if a brand insists that,
On
please post this
day.
video today.
Yeah.
Because why do I have those days? I've checked my insights, best performing times. I have this, I have that. Best time to post my story, best time. You have to also don't treat it like a hobby. Treat it like an actual job.
Yeah.
Pay yourself. I pay taxes off of my content creation. I pay myself off of my content creation. When I'm making money, I say, okay, fine, this is for logistics. Like, okay, I'm taking this amount for the video. Do I need to get a space for the video?
Yeah.
This is how much for logistics. This is how much for accommodation. This is how much I'm going to spend. Like, open your spreadsheets, open your Excel, treat it like an actual job and put that much effort and energy. You can't treat it like this and expect it to carry on. No, if you treat it with levity, you will get paid with levity. But if you're serious about it, if you're consistent about it, everything goes soft.
Eventually. Everything goes soft. So it's content creation is beyond what you see. The 10 minutes, I say 10 minutes, who is giving you 10 minutes video?
It's even long.
The 1 minute video that you see
1 minute
on
is even
Instagram
long.
probably took 5 hours, 7 hours sometimes to create, because there's so much that goes into creating, right? I was talking about it, like you first think about
The idea.
everything. Yeah, you think about your ideas, you brainstorm, you do research, you go to other content creators and influencers pages to see, what's this person doing? You try to make the juices flow in your head, right? There's that process, which is very tasking. Mental work is as tasking as physical work. Yeah,
Even
very
more so.
See, it's so draining. So you go through that process, then you actually create the calendar, then the actual content creation. That is work. So you see that you're even putting in more hours than somebody that is going to the office.
Sometimes my friends are clocking into the office. I'm probably up and out. Like, okay, if I say I have a content day today, fine, you're at the office. Okay, 9 to 5 is not really 9 to 5, but okay, my journey starts when, getting ready, preparing everything. Like you said, the creation and the post creation.
If you have to batch create that day, you carry all your outfits, your makeup.
You're staying over for one night in the service apartment or a space investment. You're carrying an entire suitcase. You're spending extra hours. You're doing that. So it's a lot of work. People just think it's very, it's pretty. I mean, because there's some people that don't actually have to do a lot of work. Like I said, if you're doing Disney Princess and Mai, 10 seconds, they've given you Princess Fiona, you're good, you've moved
Yeah.
on. But for like people that take it very seriously and put in their all to it, we have so many kinds of creators. I know recently a fashion creator did this thing where she did a get ready with me on the street. She did a get ready with me on the street, and it was a very, very creative video. People put in so much time, effort, energy into their content. That is why it looks really rosy for them. You can't come and okay, let me just, it won't work.
So Oyinda has grown since the, she mentioned that when she got her first 1,000 followers, now she has over 60,000 followers. And what's your most viewed video? What's the number? Do you know?
600 and something K views.
She has a video that has like 10 times the number
of followers that I have.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Road to 1 million soonest.
Very, very soon. And it's not 2019 to 2024 is 5 years. A 5-year-old is already in like primary school now, right? A 5-year-old has done things already now.
Yes, now they're making moves.
Primary school already. Nobody's prepared for common entrance at 5. So a 5-year-old has gone far, right? It's just to show you, I'm trying to put that into perspective. So you see that 5 years is indeed a long time. But if you do it right, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. There are people that work for 5 years in a company and their earnings don't really change. But when you put in consistency, when you put in the effort, when you actually work to deliver value on your content and on the jobs. Another thing that I think is very important that I should state is that treat every job as important. Provided you agree to do the job, don't now say, how much are they paying me, Seth? You just do anyhow video. Your content should be on, like there should be a standard. There should be a standard that you should aim for every single time that you're releasing something. It doesn't matter that, these people paid me 5,000 naira. You accepted the 5,000 naira. Provided you accepted it, you have to make sure that it's up to standard so that people can see exactly the value that you can give to them, right? And it's a journey, right? It's a journey. You go step by step, and one day the journey comes to an end, right? But at the same time, the end of the journey does not mean that you cannot go to another destination. You can start a new journey. You don't need to put yourself in a box. You don't need to say, this is the only type of content I can create. Or you don't need to say, I can never be a content creator because the phone I have now is if you go to TikTok, if you see the type of low quality videos
that they recorded with POS or scientific calculator, but it's making
if you see
views.
The quality of videos that people are making on
views.
TikTok, and people are actually watching it, maybe because it's funny, or maybe because people actually they see the picture. It's just that the
resolution
is not quite there yet. Yeah, but they are starting, right? And because we've spoken about consistency and we've spoken about value over time, you will see the benefits in actually putting in the work, starting from your humble beginnings. You can be like Oyinda that earned 5K. I hope you don't have to earn 5K though, but like if push comes to shove,
you're shedding my humble beginnings. What's wrong with 5K? It's wrong, but please.
Even if you have to start from getting paid just 5K for something, right? It's a step in the right direction. You are getting paid. Think about it like that sometimes. Also know where you're being taken advantage of, because people will underpay you. It's the most convenient option to underpay. Trust me, it's very convenient to not pay somebody very well. And not everybody has a conscience. People will pay you anything and they will not feel bad.
Why pay more when you can pay less?
Do you get why? Actually, there's no justification for them to lose more money when you can take smaller money, right? Just know your worth and make sure that you have value to back it up. Once you have value to back up your worth, any money you call, I have asked for influencers' rates. I know what people are collecting for videos. People collect 5 million naira for one video. This is not, I'm not pulling this figure from my I don't know, from where now, from space. It's real stuff. I have asked influencers for their rates and they will send you rate card and they'll tell you 5 million for one video.
Non-negotiable.
See. And those ones that score 5 million, they're always very strict. They will even be giving you terms and conditions that the video is 1 minute. The video, so it's a craft that people take a lot of pride in. And when you've established yourself You too, you can strong your face and say 5 million or
Mhm.
nothing.
Or
I don't need
nothing,
you.
yeah.
Another brand will pay the 5 million and
That's
I'll be
it.
fine. You know when to pick and choose. You
Mhm.
develop to that point where you're good and you're great. So I think this is a nice spot
Mhm.
to come to the end of our conversation. Thank you so much, Oyinda,
Thank you
for
for having
sharing
me.
your story
Yeah.
with us. I hope that somebody that is about to start their content creation journey, somebody that is about to give up their content creation journey, can pick 1, 2, 3 things from your episode and get that push that they need
I really
to
hope
keep
that they do.
going and going and going till they can charge 5 million per
Upwards
video.
for having
Thank you
me.
so much, Rinda. This
Mhm.
has been such an amazing conversation. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us till this point. Please like, share, subscribe, and definitely follow us across social media. Cafe One Nige, CAFEONENIG. Thank you guys. See you on our next one. Bye.